Välkommen till Rapport.
Viktig nyhet. Brand i 2 hus på grund av araber som lagar falafel. Grannarnas hus brann ner. Alla sprang överallt.
My roots are solidly Swedish. Shortly before the turn of the century, my mother's parents migrated to the United States from Sweden. Their names were Ann-Steen and Amanda Carlson. With them were the surviving 3 of several children born to them in the old country. My mother, Emma, her brother, Gustav, and a sister, Annie. My grandfather had preceded them to find a place to live and a livelihood. The place was in Minnesota, where there was a concentration of Scandinavians. 3 more children were born to them in this country. 2 boys, Oren and Theodore, and a daughter, Nanny. I think my mother was the second child, or maybe it was Annie. I remember hearing as a child a story that the birthday book brought from Sweden fell down between the walls of the house the family built in Moorhead, and they were never quite sure as they grew up whose birthday was when. They settled on my mother as October 1st, 1878, and Annie less than a year later. My mother was a small child when the family came to America. She often told us about sitting in a large room in a New York train station with the other 2 little ones waiting for the father to arrive to take them on a train to Minnesota. They had long since exhausted the food brought with them from the ship. She remembered her mother going to buy some food, leaving the terrified children alone. When she came back, she was carrying the food in the lap of her large apron, holding the apron up with both hands. People were smiling, and Mother remembered her embarrassment at being laughed at, even then as a small child.